But that would take like 3 turns before it does anything. I wish all my hands looked like this. Well, that's not true. This is not perfect, but this is pretty good. Anticipate in the early game, early interaction. If this was a Remon, I would probably say I wish all my decks looked. And this was an expedition map. Then I would say I wish all my hands looked like this. Muda Vault first. So I might repeal this. Depends if we get a good spatial target. Okay, now I'm not gonna repeal it. I'm gonna play this because I want a spatial. I don't want to repeal, and I'm hoping he's gonna spreading seas. I want him to spreading seas because if he's using spreading seas, then he's not using his mana to cast creatures. I mean, he can use his otherwise to cast creatures, but I don't really see the point in bouncing them if he can just replay. Otherwise, now would be a good time to bounce this one. I know, you could have still done that. Yeah, repealing here, it's still okay, I think, but I mean, we keep the repeal. It's not like we discarded it. We just chose not to use it right now. Okay. Well, okay, now I feel really stupid because now we didn't get to anticipate. That was actually pretty horrible then. So, lesson learned, don't try to play cute against fish. He didn't do anything with them. Well, if he has nothing to put in, I think his hand is like super empty. He probably has a master of waves and that's it. Yeah. I was thinking if I want to see maybe what this is, but this can only be a lord, really. I mean, it could be a silver or that, but it doesn't really matter. I think there's very little reason to wait. Because if I wait, then maybe he casts some master waves or something else and gets to untap something. Okay. I kind of want to double anticipate rather than repeal, because repeal is not mana efficient, and if we repeal this turn or turn after, should probably prevent the same amount of damage. I mean, he's hellbent. I'm only gonna repeal if he manages to turn this on, because we really want to prevent the 5 damage from this guy. So if he draws another Lord of Atlantis, which would turn this on, then I'm gonna repeal. At that point, I can repeal the God of the Sea, though. Okay, let's see if we can find something. Take 5, go to 12. Yeah, Tron, I don't think Tron is good enough. I think Snapcaster into Spatial is better. Besides, why get Expedition Map? The second Anticipate could very well hit hit Tron for us. Well, Spatial might actually be better. Or no, I don't think so. If we had taken Spatial, that would be so friggin' good. I have to play. So we keep the repeal open. Oh, if I had taken the Spatial, we would be winning by so much. I should have maybe delayed this by 1 turn. Cast Spatial, Snapcaster Spatial and repeal this turn. But we still have repeal. And we're on 12 life. We should be fine. Well, tower is the right take as long as you don't draw a tower right after. Yeah. We are. We are probably ahead. We are probably ahead. But he also gets to scry every turn. So if he has if he has a lord in hand and he draws another lord, then we're losing. Or if he has a vapor snake and a lord, we might lose. Tower is not the right. I'm not gonna argue. He okay. He has 2, 3, 4. Okay, that makes sense. He should have kept 2 on 2. This one isn't a Merfolk. I hope he makes this one unblockable. If he copies with Womka, he doesn't get this. He has lethal if we don't have interaction. Why would he copy Womka? If he copies Womka, he doesn't have lethal. This is exactly lethal if you don't have interaction. Well, I want him to attack first, so I can block this. Oh no, never mind, I can't block that. Since he has the other Lord of Atlantis. But we only take 3 damage. It's entirely possible we don't have interaction. I think we attack now. We just want to gain life. We kill his image with this, and we just gain as much life as possible. He only gets 1 more turn because we have Mindslaver lock. We slaver him once, then he gets 1 more turn, and then we slaver lock. So I think we attack, we kill his image, and in that 1 turn he shouldn't be able to kill us. Oh yeah, we can block the Muda wall. That's true, but I don't think it makes a difference. I think we win either way. I think we win either way. But you're right. Since we can kill this, whatever. Yeah, but we can't slaver loop him immediately. We don't have enough. Hang on. Oh no, we have a slaver loop right here. Never mind. If I play Cameruns now, we have a slaver loop right now. So he's just dead. There's just. I thought we were 1 mana short of doing it immediately. Well, we might as well attack if we have a lock anyway. Just attack every turn. Take up all his stuff to 5, so he can't interact. Or we can just tap it too. Okay. So now there's no way out. I mean, it's slaver lock. There's never really a way out, but playing it fast and you know, in a way that it's doesn't eat up your clock is not that easy on Magic Online. Spreading seas against Mutterwald, it's not that bad. No, but it's good practice to always try to mind slaver as fast as possible. I'm currently playing him to allow no more than one creature to attack each turn and no more than one creature to block each turn. Kozilek is pretty bad. It's always V7. It's every game V7, and I don't know which is the last one I should cut. I'm gonna keep them all in, I think. Sound logic, yes. Perfect logic. So I think we want to bring in Negate or Squelch. Or maybe Spreading Seas. Yeah. I'm gonna try 2 Spreading Seas. I'm playing him in the main board. 2 in the main. I mean, think about the meta game right now. There's a lot of decks which just play creatures and turn them sideways. And you know what's good against those kind of decks? I'm gonna give you a tip. It starts with S, like sexy, and ends with Arbiter. Sexy Arbiter. Sexy Robot. I used to call him Happy Robot. Um, referring to, because people call Zolem the sad robot. This is the happy robot, but actually this is the silent robot, I guess. He plays Chalice on 1 against me. He plays Chalice on 1 against me. If I was playing Chalice, I would play Chalice on 1 against him. Why? Does he not play Spell Pierce? Does he not play Vapor Snack? Thank you for the follow, Zeratos. I think I'd rather anticipate than get a land here. Spatial is okay, I think, because we can get a land to turn Spatial on with our expedition map. Shell is so good, we drew an expedition map. What are we gonna do now? Literally nothing we can do with this map. Which set is he originally from? Is that Scourge? Is that Scourge? It might be. That's 5th Dawn? How does Scourge look like? Oh boy, why are you doing this? I wanted to first this turn. Why are you doing this, man? Yggdrasil, we are up one game, and this is game 2, and he's getting... He's not in a good position, let's put it that way. I don't wanna say we're winning. I'm gonna bottom both. We could draw an island, play Silent Arbiter, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna crack this, Spatial this. The thing is, I don't want another island. I have 3 islands already. Any land would be good, but not an island. And the repeal... Yes! This is good. This is perfect. This is what I wanted to happen, actually. Because we don't need... I would like to save Spatial for a Lord, if possible. And now we have this. And since he doesn't have Island Walk right now, and even if he gets Island Walk, he can only attack for 3. It's perfect that we drew something that turns on Spatial. Um, didn't I always yield to that? Oh no, I always yield to that. So we Spatial this. It's beautiful. I'm gonna do this right now. If he curse catchers, I'm fine with that. The thing is, I want to play around Spell Pierce or... Well, okay, yes, actually, that was stupid. Spell Pierce and Spellsnare are not relevant anymore. I should not have done it when I did it. But actually, it's good enough because he could play something else and tap. Yeah, it's actually okay to do it during my turn. The best probably would be to do it during his upkeep. I was playing around Spell Pierce and Spellsnare actually, but that makes no sense. Yeah, I thought this is the Dragon Mask from Scourge. I thought this is the Dragon Mask from Scourge, right? I mean, you guys told me 5th Dawn, and I believe you, but that's what I thought it was. I kind of wanna Thirst, but I think he would sack Curse Catcher, since Curse Catcher is not really doing anything right now. So I'm gonna get a Mine, because if we draw a Repeal, we can Repeal here. Is there something I could draw that I want to play sorcery speed? I don't think so. He cracked probably because he needed to draw a card because he was dead. He needs to find an answer to Silent Arbiter. And newsflash, Vapor Snake is not gonna be an answer. You need Harbinger. Sales tax in US is much lower, that's true, but the government is doing, you know, the taxes we pay more taxes. Nobody's like trying to deny that, but it's not like that money is thrown out of a window. They do stuff with it in Europe. Like, I can only speak for Germany. Well, actually, I can speak for a couple other countries I've visited, but obviously I have the most information about Germany. And for instance, we have a very heavily subsidized public transportation. Like every city has tram system, trains, buses, and like all the college kids don't own a car, don't need a car. You can get everywhere. Like I'm a football fan, right? And every other weekend I go all across the country by train, and it's totally affordable. It's totally doable, no problem at all. Um, because the public transportation, for instance, is one of the things which the government subsidizes. We could draw a spatial here, so I'm doing it now. So this is pretty good. Yeah, but I mean, people are always like, "Oh, Europe sucks. You have to pay more if you buy from Wizards." Yes, and that does suck, but you get something in return. You have to always think about it. I hear so many of my friends like complain that the taxes are so high. On the other hand, though, they take stuff for granted. Well, I could play Wonka Engine actually. That would probably be better actually. No, because we can afford to put a Fate Conjure on this turn. Yeah, I mean both plays should actually be really good. So the question is, if he has Harbinger, I think if he has Harbinger, we lose either way. But I mean, he needs Harbinger and he needs to tap this guy. The Tharv, the mustache is gonna be back in 2 days. Dude, Drinkard, I asked you like an hour ago and you were like, nah, I'm all out. I'm all fucking out is what you fuck. I do not have an anger issue. I do not. Farf, can you please stop using the Magic Gathering Strat account? It's stupid, it's confusing. I always think it's Dan because it's Dan's account. Please use your own fucking account, man. And I'm sorry for the swearing. friendly stream, guys. So if he doesn't have an answer here, he's probably just dead. So if I blow up right here, we can play Romka Engine this turn. Next turn we Ulamog. Yeah, I guess there's no reason not to attack now. Yeah, Farv, if you're actually on the Magic Gathering Strat account, you could fix the description. So he's he had Chalice on 1 and a Seize Claim. I don't get it. But he's gonna get wrecked real bad next turn because next turn we have 10 mana. And I mean, I don't see how he can win since he's Hellbent. Relic. I'm not even gonna use the Spatial Contortion here. Nah, I don't think I will be playing Sanctions events in a long time. I know it's upsetting to the viewers, but I mean, I have the tickets. I have like a 50 tickets buffer of what I could play away. But well, first of all, right now I don't have Chalice, and I don't want to buy them until they drop a little bit in price. But more importantly, it's like a boycott. You like even I'm break even in dailies, or I used to be in the old dailies, and since then I've been break even in leagues over a huge number of leagues. Or roughly break even. Like after like 20 leagues or 25 leagues, I was like down 3 tickets, so it was basically break even. But the thing is, even if you break even, every league you play, you're still giving money to Wizards, right? Every league, every time someone enters the league, Wizards gets like 2 tickets or whatever, even if that person ends up winning. So what happens is that the people you beat are basically the people who ended up paying for your league, right? And I know it's stupid. You might say, "Oh, one person not playing leagues is not gonna make a difference." That's a good argument, I guess, but that's all I can do, right? I mean, okay, I could do more. I could.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. It really helps us out. You can find us on Twitter at MagicGathStrat, Facebook /MagicGatheringStrat, or on the web, magicgatheringstrat.com. There you can find articles and free prize-supported leagues. This is all brought to you by our Patreons and cardhoarder.com. If you enjoyed this content, please consider supporting us at patreon.com/ Magic Gathering Strat.